Booyah! What up, you guys? Welcome back to another one of these videos. Today we're gonna talk about the indie juggling bottle juggling clubs. Pow! Voila! All right. So today we're gonna talk about this, the Niels Duinker indie juggling bottle juggling clubs. So the juggling bottles. Now, before I get started, this is an honest review. I'm gonna be completely honest about the product, but just so you know, I didn't pay for these, okay? I ordered a bunch of stuff from Niels Duinker and he sent me these clubs for free as a gift, all right? So I didn't pay for them, but also it's not a paid review. Like, he didn't tell me to make a review and I just wanted to make one because I think these are worth reviewing. But I'm gonna be honest, but just wanted to be transparent, all right? Now let's talk about it. What it is. So it's a juggling club, and it's like made from mold. So it's a one piece. It's kind of like a hard plastic one piece juggling club. So yeah, there's no parts, there's no dowel inside, there's no sticks, nothing like that. The knob doesn't come off. It's just a club. Okay, so it's just a plastic bottle shaped, or plastic club shaped like a bottle. It is quite heavy. It's 240 grams each, okay? So 240 grams, and the length is 52 centimeters. All right, just so you know. So it's like a club. So it is a heavy club. Now, when you buy this, what do you get? It doesn't come like this. So let me show you what you get. You get this. You get two of these with every club, okay? So you can use your own labels. So basically, you get the label sticker that you just attach to it, and then you get two of them, so you can put on both sides. You don't have to. I added. It came this like a paper that had the barcode and something like a sticker. I don't know why. I just cut off the barcode and I attached it to here. So I have the first label here, and there's the logo. This looks like an ND, the juggling logo there, Niels Duinker's logo. It doesn't matter. I just put the label on top. And then this one goes behind. It's just a little bit lower, and then I added the barcode there. To me, it was just to make it a little bit more authentic, okay? I just added there. Now this, you don't get. So let me tell you what it is. The golden tape it's a tape. It's a washi tape. So I can show you. Actually, I had that in my pocket. So this is the golden tape. It's called washi tape, and you can just buy this off Amazon or internet or wherever, okay? Easily available, and you can buy this, it's quite cheap. So I just put it here lengthwise, okay? It's not so flexible, so I wouldn't wrap it all around like this. I just put it here, I just put strips. I put strips like that, and then I fill in the gaps, okay? Because it doesn't come all the way down here. So I would do that, and then I have this red decorative, sort of like a flashy tape that I put it here. And also, you can use electrical tape, you just wrap around there. But I like this shiny tape more because it's this glittery, shiny. It fits more with the gold and everything. I like it more. So if you can find stuff like this, use it. So what I did, I just take a piece and then I put the piece like this. And then I take another piece and another piece just to make it like very beautiful, okay? I think now it looks very good. So yeah, and the knob, that's actually how you start. You take the knob that is spray painted, okay? It's gold spray paint. So before I put all the stickers and everything, I put, you can put like this tape, so you don't get the spray paint all over the club. You just put the paint and then you spray it. Very carefully, I put one layer, wait for like 15 minutes, put another layer, wait for like 10-15 minutes, and then put a third layer, okay? Just spray paint. Make sure you clean it first. If you want, you can have some sandpaper and you grind it first, okay? But if you do that, make sure you use the finest grind sandpaper that you can find, finest grind paper, okay? The one that you use like for finishing jobs for wood, right? So really super fine, so you don't make big scratches. So you do that, then you clean it, then you use some cleaning product to take all the oils and everything away. then you spray paint it with gold, few layers, and then you would varnish, okay? I use this hammer varnish spray, and I also put 3 layers, and then I let it be for many days, for like 4 days, even up to a week. I don't touch it. I really make sure that the varnish gets hard, okay? So yeah, then that's good. So yeah, and then I put the tapes on. And first, always when you put the tape, first clean it so there's no oils and anything, so the tape sticks better. Then you put the cold tape, gold tape, and then I added the red one. And that's it. That's how you make it. So just so you know, you get 2 of these per club. You can stick them on there, and then if you want to make it like, I only want to do this stuff once, so I make it really well. But that's how you got it. All right, so this is the juggling club. Now let's talk about how well do they juggle. Like I said, this is not a, or did I say it already? I don't know. This is not for everyday juggler. This is not for a hobbyist. Okay, these are for stage. You buy these if you're gonna use them on stage. If you're a performer, because these are not easy to juggle clubs. These are heavy, like 240 grams. It's very heavy, and it's very awkward. Okay, it's not so easy to juggle with. You need a lot of force. It's very hard. If you can hear that, it's a hard club. So it's not something that is very fun and easy to juggle with. So it's not for practice. And also when you put the decorations, it's not for practice anymore. At first you can practice your routine, then you put the decorations, and it's only for show. Okay, so you're not meant to drop these ever. I mean, the club will last forever. I think it's unbreakable, especially with juggling. It's gonna last me forever. But the tapes and everything, obviously they don't. So yeah, but they're not meant for training. They're meant for show, performance. So that's when you buy it. If you have a show, or if you can put it in your show, you want juggling clubs that looks like bottles, this is what you buy. If you don't need it for show, you don't buy it, okay? Unless you're like collector and want to have this on your shelf, then sure. But these are only for show. You can buy these. I'm going to show you how they juggle and what you can do with them, because there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do with these that looks good and it's not that hard. I use it. I don't have like a themed show. I don't have a themed show, so I use it sometimes in family shows. I do a couple of tricks with them because they're just fun. It's not in the same show that I do clubs, okay? So this, if I have a show that I don't do clubs, I do this, and it's like a 3-4 minute act that I do, just tricks, a couple of tricks, and I'm gonna show you the tricks. But yeah, let's get into the how do they juggle. All right, so how do they actually juggle? It's relatively easy to juggle them if you have the skill, okay? They are heavier to throw because they are really top heavy, like front heavy. The top side is quite heavy, so you can feel it when you juggle. So it is slower. You need a little bit more muscle and a little bit more time. So doing like speed juggling with these, especially doubles, not gonna happen. So these are like slower to juggle with a little bit, but you can do all this under the arm stuff. You can do under the leg, behind the back. Oi. Watch out the microphone. And you can do doubles, flats. But again, it depends on your skill level. If you are very comfortable, let's say that you take your clubs, what you can do with them, if you take another clubs, like set of completely different clubs, can you do them with those as well? Like all the easy stuff for you, you can do with these. You can do this kind of stuff. You can even do head rolls with these. They're not the easiest, but you can. Then you can also do some of these balancing stuff, but instead of throwing it to another club, you can throw it there. Or because there's a quite hole on the bottom, you can do this. Wait, like that. So this you can do. And because there's the hole, you can also do kind of like these big ass balances. It's not that difficult because they are quite big. So you can do this kind of stuff, which again are sort of like nice tricks, right? But like I said, multiplexes you can do, but really, really difficult. Okay, collecting 3 in one hand, really difficult, but you can. And also kick-ups are possible, but they are, because it's tape, they are very slippery. But because they have a very big knob, you can do them. And also spinning, because it's a big knob, you can do this kind of stuff and everything. Let me show you something with the mouth stick that you can do, which is actually stuff that I use in my routine, in my show. So if you have a wooden spoon, and this is just a regular wooden spoon, and you carve the end, you sort of like, you make it a little bit sharp, right? So sharp on the top. If you hold it this way, it's sharp on the top end, okay? On the top corner. And you can do a balance, like a normal balance. Which is relatively easy with this. I mean, it is heavy, so you're gonna have a good mouth. You wanna have a good mouth stick because it is quite heavy. It gets tired in your jaws if you have a bad one, like this. You can do it also upside down. And when you have it like this and you have that tip there, you can put it to spin. So you just find the center place. You don't need like a hole or anything. Just find a center place and give it a little bit of speed, like a spin, like that. And that's actually pretty cool. And also what I do is take a ball. So I have a ball. If you know how to spin a ball on your finger, you can do that as well. But here's the cool part. I mean, you can take a ball and a bottle, because it's a very big hole here in the bottom. You can do that, which is pretty much the same as holding just a bottle. It's just longer, okay? It's not more difficult with like that. But if you put it on the tip, and this is something I think I invented, I'm not sure. If I didn't, then I also found it. But if this is my trick, feel free to use it, because I think it's pretty cool. If you put it same way in a balance, you put the ball, and then you put it in a balance, but you put it on the tip. Just like with the bottle upside down, you can put it to spin, okay? Let me show you what I mean. You don't need a lot of speed to make it look good, because the labels here, you can see the spinning, same like with that. So I think it's a very cool trick, and it's not that difficult. It's not like putting this. It's basically just keeping it a balance, and you just give it a little bit speed and just keep the balance. So it's definitely worth trying, because it's so cool. One more trick that I do is I use a spinning plate. And this is actually what I do with so like a D trick with the clubs. I have a roller bowler, and I do this. You put the plate on the stick, yeah, and then I juggle on the roller bowler, okay? So I go on the roller bowler and I do this. If you want to do this like really well, you want to have the stick that goes up, okay? So with this, I have to keep my head like that. Oh. If you have a stick that has upwards angle like that, so you add a small stick or something here, or you make it really long, then it's much easier for you. Because here, my head is like this, so I have to juggle and look down. But if I have the plate here, and especially it goes higher than my eyes, if it's on your eye level, it's in the middle of everything. But if you have here and it goes higher than your eye level, then you can just stay there. You don't have to keep the balance. That's why mouth stick balances like this that spins there are really fun, because they're super easy, but they look good. And then you can juggle and you can see your juggling pattern. But anyways, so I do that. I don't have a roller ball here now. I hold these, and I have this. I go into the roller bowler. That there, hoppa. And then I forgot how I do it, but basically like that. But usually I think I take this to the left hand. But yeah, that's it. That's the last one. So a quick recap, how do they juggle? Not so well. They're a little bit harder to juggle than clubs, but if you are familiar with different clubs, I mean, it's not, if you can juggle 3 clubs, you can juggle these. But just doing tricks with these may take a little bit longer, okay? You may have to get used to them. For me, it was just taking the clubs and you can do everything, okay? So they're not that difficult. They're just a little bit more heavy. But like I said, these are not for new tricks. These are just to make your clubs look like bottles. All right, so final thoughts, pros and cons. First, pros, they do look good. I mean, like, they look fantastic if it fits your style. These are perfect if you want to have like a juggling club that looks like a bottle, because it is nice. It is very nice and it makes sense compared to juggling clubs, especially if you don't do like a club juggling act. If you do like comedy juggling and stuff like that, these can be very, very good. Or if you have that elegant style and you want to add clubs, or you want to change your clubs in these, yeah. But it's not, again, if you do super hard technical stuff, it's not the best clubs, okay? Multiplexes are very hard, high throws are hard. You can do 4 and 5 with these, but the 5 is very, very difficult compared to clubs, okay? If 5 clubs is easy for you, you can do tricks with 5 clubs, then yeah, you can do 5 of these. But other than that, no. So just to keep that in mind, I think it's better to practice a bunch of those other tricks than to practice juggling tricks with these. You can do some, but I want to do a juggling routine with these. I would more do like different tricks, like a balancing tricks and everything combined with juggling. Okay, a few maybe juggling tricks and then all of those other tricks, combine them into a routine. But yeah, the pros would be they look really, really good and they last you a long time. Okay, so if you want to add this to a show, excellent. The cons, they are very heavy, they're hard to juggle, they're heavy to juggle, that's it. And yeah, they are a little bit more expensive, but if you're a professional and this goes into your act, you're gonna get your money back right away. All right, so it's an investment. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely recommend these for you if you have a show to put them in. So if you do have a show where you can juggle these, where they look good, yes, definitely worth getting. If you don't have a show where to get them, just don't get them until you know that they're going just on a stage. Don't buy them. When you do know that, oh, now I have a place for them, now I have a show for them, then buy them, because you're not gonna juggle them for fun. Oh, unless you do a lot of social media stuff, then you can replace your clubs with these. But that's like a show. So I think they look good on social media as well. Anyways, that's it. You can get them through ndjuggling.com. There is now, I don't know if you can buy them directly from the site. There's a link to the shop that you can buy them in a different shop, but you can always email ndjuggling.com and find them, ask. But there is a link to the shop. If you cannot buy them there is a link to the shop, I checked. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.